Hi, Stephanie here. Reclaim yourself. I've decided that to come on and just, do a little bit of a mindful moment kind of thing. I haven't done that in a while, and I figured, why not? So today I just want to talk about practicing mindfulness. Now, as you know, or maybe you don't know, but this is something that I've been practicing now for a really long time. It's something that I've been practicing for a number of years, going back about 10 or so years. And while the concept seems simple, it actually is a little bit more challenging than you think, because it's a new skill. It's a new way of being. It's a new way of interacting with yourself. It's a new way of interacting with others, the world, experiences, stress, all of it. But at its most basic sense, it's about noticing and embracing what's going on around you. That means the people, that means the environment, the dynamics, but also yourself, what you're feeling, thinking, doing, all of that. But sitting and being present is a skill that requires practice and consistency, because it doesn't come naturally to most of us. But it really is a simple skill. Simple because all that you need to do is just to sit and be still and notice. You can be in the middle of a conversation, paying attention, but also recognizing what you're feeling, what you're thinking, paying attention to the nonverbals of the person. It's just really about noticing. We get so caught up in our own world sometimes, our own emotions, our own thoughts, our own feeling, all of it, that we sometimes forget to take a moment and just noticing. And that's why this skill is probably one of the most difficult things for people to do, because it often requires you to put all of the judgments and all of the thoughts and all of the thinking and feeling aside for a moment so that you can focus on what's going on. Also, sitting still for some people can actually bring up some really difficult emotions. So like guilt and anger and sadness, among many others, obviously. Others tend to fall into the trap of rumination and overthinking. And for some people, it's just a really uncomfortable thing to do, right? I get it. I understand. It wasn't that long ago when I was, struggling with sitting and being okay with sitting and just noticing. And that's because we're so conditioned to just go, go, go. And when we aren't doing anything, we don't feel productive, and then we feel like we're being lazy or wasting time. The thing is, though, is thinking that way is actually counterintuitive. Because the more we rest, the more we are noticing, the more we are aware, the more productive we are and become in our interactions, in our work, in our parenting, in our relationships, all of it. Noticing and embracing what's present is, as we engage not only with others, but also with ourselves and our surroundings, it actually opens the door to working through some of those difficult challenges that we've been holding on to and not dealing with. And I know that that can be tough, but really, what's the alternative? Sickness, stress, right? Those are not at all easy to deal with either. And if I had to choose, I'd rather work through the temporary pain of working through whatever it is that I work through over holding it in and letting it build and build and build into illness or stress. Those unresolved issues we ignore or are not, or choosing not to resolve or to look at or become aware of, that stress deposits in your body. It's trapped. So noticing and embracing opens the door to noticing all the stresses that we have, and then maybe connecting to our intuition, which is what I love about meditation, to find the next step or to figure out how to handle it. But also being more open to noticing all the good things, all the things that we're grateful for. There's just so much. So taking time to embrace every part of you is really necessary. So if you want to be more mindful in your life, you want to deal better with stress, Start here. Reconnect with you. That's a great place to start. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through self-reflection, journaling, whatever works for you. But assessing what's going on and what you're holding on to is the first step to practicing mindfulness. And that's it. Bye for now.